Only on 5 tonight, we're in the 23rd week of So Close to Homeless, a community discussion centered on homelessness in our region.
Recent statistics released by the Oregon Housing and Community Services Department show a decrease in Jackson County's homeless population.
But numbers from other agencies paint a different picture. Tonight, NBC5's Natalie Weber takes a closer look.
It's not new news.
We hear about that there's a homeless crisis across the country.
But new data released by the Oregon Housing and Community Services Department suggests the problem is getting better. According to the latest numbers, the total homeless population went down over the last 2 years. But there's more to the story, especially when you look at different age groups.
The point-in-time count that came out in Jackson County shows around our youth is approximately 29 youth are currently homeless in Jackson County.
29 kids facing homelessness with their parents. The report found another 62 who were alone. But to Access's Director of Supportive Services, David Mulig, who works with Jackson County's homeless population every day, the data seems too good to be true.
Even though it looks good from a point-in-time HUD perspective, if we really look at what's happening, and I really only can speak about Jackson County in general, there's a lot of hidden information that I think is important that we get out into the public.
For example, this report generated by the Department of Education for the McKinney-Vento Homeless Assistance Act.
According to this 2015-2016 school year in Jackson County, the Department of Education has identified 2,451 youth that are homeless in Jackson County.
Mulig says the reason the numbers vary could come down to a definition.
HUD defines homelessness, and in particular chronic homelessness, as an individual or family who's living in a place that's not considered habitable, or that they're living currently in an emergency shelter or at a safe haven.
But that's not all. Time is also a factor.
And they've been homeless continuously for at least 12 months, or have had 4 occasions in the last year of being homeless for up to 12 months.
On the national level, the Department of Housing and Urban Development doles out funding to states based on their homeless count. That requires people in each state, and in turn each county, to hit the streets.
Each county goes out and counts the homeless population in their area.
So if I am homeless and I'm living on the street and you don't happen to find me while you're doing this count in this limited amount of time, does that mean that I don't count?
You don't.
Mulig says on the local level, this data may not show the whole picture. But on a national level, the numbers shouldn't be ignored.
Both are true. Both are accurate. Both have purpose. HUD needs to have a way that's replicable, that every community can use, so that then when they introduce the data, it means the same across the country. Therefore, they have a definition and they're very specific. From a local perspective, and the work that we're doing in our community, agencies like Access and Maslow, we want to broaden our view of what homelessness is and how we can help in a way that HUD is not right now is not defining.
In Medford, Natalie Weber, NBC5 News.
Natalie, thanks. Thousands of people in our community are struggling with homelessness. If you or someone you know needs help, resources are available. Go to soclosetohomeless.org.